Well, surprise, surprise. It seems that Jonathan Ross is married to an Asian woman. And then I think the guy that unalived George Floyd also has an Asian wife. And there's been a lot of conversation about Asian women and white men. And I have some insight on it, so I thought I would talk on it a little. I see some Asian women creators on here saying you if you're dating a white man and if you're with a white man, you're a traitor and stop hanging out with them and stop being in relationships with them and all of that. And I want to tell you all, it's not that simple. It just isn't. There are different categories of Asian women with white men. Like, for example, I grew up in an all white area until I was out of high school. So I just never met anyone that looked like me. And not to mention the fact that I'm half black too. So, like, Tiger Woods, that was it, right? So then as I moved to Detroit and got to know more people of color, especially black folks in general, like my world became technicolor. Everything became different. But by that time, I had already assimilated to white culture. I didn't really understand what it was like. I was just happy that I wasn't being called bad names anymore in Korea, right? But as I grew up into adulthood and matured even more, I noticed the pattern is that not me personally choosing partners like this, but I noticed the white men who get sliding in my DMs or try to date me or whatever, a lot of them are conservative mega men. And it's because the stereotypical Asian woman that they think they know is more submissive, small, tiny. I can't tell you how many of them talk about, our certain body parts being of a certain direction. And I'm a smart ass, so I'll be like, bitch, I'm half black. It's diagonal. Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, without getting too crass, I think a lot of it is this categorization of Asian women that we're more submissive. And in reality, most of the time, we are the matriarch of our family. We are tough as fucking nails, okay? Don't let any of how we look or our size fool you. I am extremely clear with everybody I'm in relationships with, whether it's platonic or not. It's I am who I am to the core of my being. I am my mother's daughter. I am my grandmother's granddaughter. I am my father's daughter. Like I am literally the hummingbird and the lion at the same time. And I know many Asian women just like me. So if you think that those women being married to those men are submissive and they don't really know what they're doing, they kind of do. They kind of do. And they're the ones that assimilated to white culture and stayed there. They think their vicinity to whiteness protects them. They think their vicinity to whiteness makes them better than everybody else. They think their vicinity to whiteness is somehow elevating them from other people like them. And as for the white men, it's because they want what they want, when they want it, how they want it, and they're willing to make it make sense, even if it doesn't to anybody else. As hypocritical as it is, they don't give a fuck. So, yeah, it's my little 2 cents. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot more thoughts on it, but that's just like my timeline is flooded with this topic, and I just felt like I needed to say something.